Let me go across to Sanjay Jha now. Sanjay Jha, Mr. Dattare was making a point there about how Pranab Mukherjee will always think and wish well for the Congress party. Is that something that's likely to give the Congress party some sort of confidence at a time like this, even though Pranab may not be able to show it overtly in these tricky times of coalition politics of the UPA? Will it give some sort of confidence to the party?
Maha, frankly, that's as I say, the hard question to answer for Pranab Mukherjee, because he is, in his DNA, he is a complete congressman, and the fact remains that even if he is going to be in the Rashtrapati Bhavan in a neutral job, it's a highly august office. It's no longer just an ornamental decoration. Given India's highly politically turbulent environment, he knows that his role is going to be under constant public scrutiny, and he can't escape that. But the truth is that he has been a congressman, and I agree with you that for him this is going to be much more of a challenge than the way perhaps we discuss it at the moment, because tomorrow, let's assume there is a 50-50 situation, and he tends to go with where probably he feels is the right decision, but might assuming it goes in favor of the UPA or the Congress, people will begin to see motives where perhaps none exist. He may have exercised the best discretion in the interest of the country, but end of day, in his DNA, he's a congressman. So he has to make that big shift within on his own. It's not just about positioning and posturing, it's about actually sticking to the Constitution of India and respecting the democracy of India. And in that sense, I think that's where I expect Pranab Mukherjee to make a significant impact on Rashtrapati Bhavan. He's an old school politician moving to an august office. He's been famous for his occasional flash of the famous Bengali temper, but he is being the classical politician that you don't see anymore. He talks to the opposition, they like him. He also gets angry with them when they try and perhaps rattle him or the government too much, but end of day, in the role of the president, he clearly will have to battle his little internal, shall we say, soft corner for the Congress and take on a larger role. And given his experience, tact, maturity, and as Sanjeev and Mr. Ray said, over years, when you have lived it 24/7, I mean, he's been doing this for such a long time that you develop the instinct for statecraft. You don't need to read a manual. You are able to judge which way the wind is actually blowing. You are able to get under the skin of a situation much faster, and therefore I feel that he will be able to override his assumed sympathy towards the Congress, I think with great fairness and I think spontaneity.
Sanjay Jha is the founder of Cricket Info, and if I can take a leaf from cricket parlance, the big question really is that when there will be that very close call, will Pranab Mukherjee be giving the benefit of doubt to the Congress batsman or to the opposition bowler? That would be an interesting to watch, because when it will be coming to interpreting things, the finer, when the call can go either way, which way will Pranab Das call be going?
It's going to be a delicate balancing act for Pranab Mukherjee's task will be cut out as he enters Rashtrapati Bhavan. We'll of course keep discussing that through the day till the final results are announced. For the meantime, many thanks to Mr. Sunanda Dattare, to Sanjay Jha and to Sanjeev Srivastava for joining us with their perspective on the story. Also thanks to our correspondent Atish Srivastava, Manogya Loiwal and our senior editor Javed Ansari.